Well, good afternoon, basketball fans from the Stroud Gymnasium on the campus of the University of Montana Western Frontier Conference women's basketball. And it's kind of an event. My color commentator, who has been absent for many years, or at least a couple of months, is back in. His equipment finally arrived. And Mike Miller, welcome back.
Well, thank you. I had color in my hair the last time I was speaking.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't that long.
It wasn't that long ago. But you've been following.
Oh yeah.
So you've kind of got a skinny idea of what's going on. This is an interesting game. It's got an interesting side story, despite the fact that Bismarck did beat the Bulldogs on the road. But it's interesting. Jason Harris is the coach, and I like how he describes his tenure. 12 non-consecutive years. Because he's been a women's coach, a baseball coach. He left for a little bit, then he came back now as a basketball coach. But he is coaching his 3 daughters.
Yes.
And I asked him, I said, so what's it like to coach your daughters? And he said, it has been a lot of fun. And we'll talk more about the daughters, but one daughter in particular, Kennedy Stormer, 5'7" senior guard from Mandan. She is a graduate of Minot State with a degree in elementary education. Then she discovered she had another year, but she also had gotten married, had a baby, and her sisters and her dad somehow talked her into coming out for basketball.
Yeah, and just a great player, and I'm sure you're going to talk about it a little bit. She was the NAIA National Player of the Week. She tossed in 31 points on February 1st against North Dakota.
Well, she's also the leading scorer in the Frontier Conference, so not bad for her coming a bit out of retirement. Bulldogs won the opening tip, tried to get it inside. Loose ball picked up by Kiki Davis, off to Ava Bellich. Bellich's shot off, no good. Rebound controlled, and I think that is, who's off the bottom of the pile there?
That's Phillips.
Tava Phillips. It was almost like looking for a fumble, and she had her hands over her head, protecting her head. Bulldogs starting their usual 5, Tava Phillips, 5'7" guard out of Colorado Springs. Kiki Davis, one of the 2 seniors on the Bulldog team, number 4. The other seniors, number 23, Isabella Lund, and then Miley Wilcox and Ava Bellich. Those are the starters for the Bulldogs, who just picked up a turnover, and Miley Wilcox, 3-point basket. Bulldogs on the board first. Mike, just really quick from a coach's point of view, what are the Bulldogs doing as far as offense and defense goes?
They're playing man-to-man defense, of course.
And
so is Bismarck State.
Yep. Oh, travel on Kiki Davis.
And I think the most important thing is you got to protect against the three-pointer, because Stormer's not the only one who can toss down the three-pointer. There are McPherson shoots about 20, almost 30% from the line. Isabella Lund's going to have her hands full as she's guarding Stormer.
And
to start
Stormer
the game.
just put first points on the board for the Mystics. That is a cool nickname. And guess what? The nickname has a name. Merlin the Mystic.
Oh, the mascot, yeah.
The mascot, yeah. So missed shot by the Bulldogs. Quickly down court come the Mystics, trailing by 1, 3-2. And good defensive play that time. Kiki Davis with a block shot. And all the way down, Isabella Lund lays it up and in. And they call an offensive foul?
No, travel.
Oh.
He took one extra step. You know, the Mystics beat Western over in Bismarck earlier this year. It was a 87-74 win.
And in that game, it was lots of turnovers for the Bulldogs, 22 of them, and it resulted in 27 Mystic points.
And the Mystics pulled out that win despite Lund's Isabella Lund had 23 points.
She has
24 points.
Yep,
I
she
guess.
leads the Bulldogs in scoring. She's having a great senior year, as is her teammate Kiki Davis. They're ending their senior campaign in style.
Now the Bulldogs have got to drop off that weak side. Someone's going to have to help, as Bismarck is simply clearing out the lane, driving to the basket.
McPherson on the last basket for.
And that's Piper Harris, I believe, with the first foul.
She's one of the three sisters. So two of the three sisters, I believe, are on the. I think number 10 is number 10 out there too. Nope. She's the lone sister on the bench.
The Mystics only have 8 players suited up.
They came. Their roster, their active roster is 10. One player is at a funeral, and the other player is has the flu.
I see there's no one in the lane.
Three-point shot up, no good. Ava Bellich with the Bulldog rebound, and here come the Bulldogs. Wilcox quickly down court. She'll stop and pop a three off the front of the rim, and rebound collected by Kennedy.
Good defense there. You can always use your feet to kick the other team's getting the ball back.
I think there's a lot of soccer players, and it's coming out. So, Mike, do you feel any different now that you actually have sound?
Well, I spent 4 games over doing the public address announcement because the young college kid that normally does it got a job at Washington State University as an assistant football coach.
That's right, yeah.
Brendan Swank is such a great kid.
Great defensive back. Was number 0, I believe, his Bulldog career. 4-3 the score. Bulldogs trail by 1 over the Mystics, and inside, nice give and go, but it didn't result in anything. Missed layup, and here come the Mystics on the way down. Martodam all the way down, and she lays it up and in. She found her way through the Bulldog defense and laid it up and in. And Mystics on top by 3, 6-3. Bulldogs have kind of gone quiet after that opening three-point basket by Bellich. And Kiki Davis too far underneath the basket. Her layup hits the bottom of the backboard and comes back. And, you were talking about three-point shooters?
McPherson.
My goodness, the nursing major from Bismarck gives the Mystics a 9-3 lead. Very important game. Both teams are 6-10 in the conference. And there ends the mini drought by the Bulldogs.
And you know, the Mystics are tough at home. They are 6-15 on the season, and all 6 wins came at home. A little tougher on the road for them, but so far they look good on this road.
Well, brand new in the Frontier Conference, brand new as NAIA school. Oh, and we also have to say, Mike, Piper Harris, number 1 out there for the Mystics. She was a district libero for the Bismarck volleyball team.
Oh.
And I've got another recruit for your track team too.
Kennedy Harder?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I told Jason Harris that you had a fantasy track team. And I said I think he's got a jumper now for his team.
See, someone needs to Kiki Davis kind of slowed down there, and Bailey comes over. Oh, we're going to have an offensive foul called, aren't they?
I would guess so. That was somebody was.
McPherson, I think, is the guilty party.
Yeah. She looked like she was clearing a line for a running back. Timeout on the court. It's timeout on the court, and Mike, we'll turn it over to you for this break.
Well, after the game today, stop at Sparky's Bar and Grill. Treat your palate to a great selection of mouth-watering items. Choose from 4 different burgers or 4 different sandwiches. And if you haven't tried it yet, add Sparky's mac and cheese to your order. Their specialty menu includes chicken fried steak or panko shrimp or jambalaya, just to mention a few. Sparky's smoked meats are unbeatable. Choose between beef brisket or pulled pork and add a cool beverage to make your meal complete. It's all there and more. Sparky's Bar and Grill at 420 East Poindexter in Dillon and at 222 East Park in the beautiful city of Butte.
And we will Sparky's players of the game at the conclusion of both the women's game and the men's game. And there's been a couple times we could have given it to the other uniforms.
Yeah.
There's been some pretty good performances by the bad guys as they come to town. 9-5 the score. Bismarck on top by 4. Bulldogs with the ball. 4:50 left to play in the first quarter. Saylor has it. Off to Phillips. Phillips back to Wilcox. Back to Saylor. Saylor works her way in. Now to Lund. Back to Phillips. Phillips works her way in. Oh, and she laid it up, but it was tipped out of bounds, and then a foul committed. Harper Harris did a nice job of defense. Kiki Davis picks up her first personal foul and the first team foul on the Bulldogs. Mystics with 3 personal fouls.
See, there's no one in the lane to help.
Open for the 3, and hitting the 3 is Martodam. She averages 10 points a game, and she's almost there with 2 threes. Oh, back-to-back turnovers. Bulldogs come up with the ball.
Oh.
Phillips to Saylor.
No, she did not step out. Yeah, she missed that one.
The call was
right in front of me.
So 7-point Mystic lead at the 3:54 mark of the half, and Mystics have built that lead on some strong 3-point shooting.
See, again, there's no one in the lane, and that ball handler gets by the defender. It's a layup. See how Pancost is now in the lane.
Well, the National Player of the Week, Kennedy Stormer, lays it up and in. 14-5 now, 9-point lead by the Mystics. Saylor puts up a 3 and hits it. So Bailey Saylor puts the Bulldogs closer, 3 points closer, with a nice outside shot. 3:10 left to play. It's a 14-8 score. Mystics leading, and Pancost commits a foul. I guess Martodam was showing everybody she could score from the inside as well as from way outside. McPherson checks out, the nursing major. You know, Bismarck, they are the 3rd largest school.
Yes. Behind only North Dakota State and the University of North Dakota. They, almost 3,800 students.
And they've got a satellite campus in Mandan. Free throw is good. It's 16-8. 8-point Mystic lead. 2:58 left to play first quarter. Lund has it at the corner. Back to Saylor. Saylor comes into the free throw line. Jumper from there is good. Bailey Saylor with another 2 for the Bulldogs.
She had 18 points up in Helena the other night when the Bulldogs surprised Carroll College.
Well, there's not much of an answer to that. 3 from Kennedy Stormer.
That one had frost on it when it came down.
10-19, 9-point lead. Saylor goes up and in. Ball comes out. 15-footer is good by Wilcox. So it was volleyball underneath the basket. And they tipped it out to where they needed to tip it. 19-12 now.
See again, no one in the key.
Yep.
Pancost is now right in the middle.
Oh, and almost a steal by Lund.
No. God.
And Coach Miller is seeing things he doesn't want to see. 3-point attempt hits the side of the backboard. Some
good defense this time.
Yeah, they got the Mystics a little on the anxious side.
Yeah, I thought there was a travel there where the Mystic player went into the defender and the ball just got hung up.
By the way, I talked to our old buddy Kent Paulson.
Oh.
And beautiful pass from Lund, was inside to Pancost, and it's 19-14. But I told Kent now that he was no longer the commissioner, and we were still going to start saying the calls before they were made. He said, only if you're right. Oh, another three. Everybody's hitting it for you. That was Dauenhauer, another Bismarck player.
You can shoot yourself out of a ball game by tossing up a lot of threes, but when you make that many.
Wilcox at the other end answering with the two as we are under a minute left to play. And there's another three. This one a little hard. That was Harper Harris trying the three. And at the other end, Saylor comes up with one, and Saylor commits the foul.
Probably saving a bucket.
Yeah, there was a 2-on-1 fast break going for the Mystics. And that's only the third personal foul on the Mystics, only 3 on the Bulldogs, so pretty clean game so far. Although we have seen one missed call, but we're not going to speculate too much. 6-point Mystic lead. Step back three is up and high in the air, no good. And the shortest player underneath the basket, who's got the ball finally for the Bulldogs? It was Hawk, and Saylor puts up the three with 12 seconds left, no good. All the way down, boom, didn't hit anything, so there's going to be 6, and I almost think you could put 3 or 4 more seconds on the clock.
Yeah, that was it. That was an ill-chosen shot.
And a little bit of pressure. Good defense by Kennedy Stormer. She doesn't give the Bulldogs any chance to set up for a last-second shot. And we'll be back with second quarter action. Right now it's the Mystics 22, the Bulldogs 16. Back with more on the Bulldog Sports Network. We are back at the Stroud Gymnasium getting set for the, and it looks like we
got a technical problem there.
I'm not sure.
Bismarck State College began in 1939, and those letters B-S-C, Boise State College was also a 2-year school.
3-point shot up and no good by Saylor. Rebound collected by the Mystics with a 6-point lead, and she doesn't even wait for the offense. McPherson stops and pops for 3. And as we look at the Mystics are
they're just out shooting them from the 3-point line, and again, see, there's no one there to help. So the ball handler simply drives by the defender.
And Kennedy Stormer, she took advantage of that wide open. She sees it too. She's got 4 years of college basketball under her belt. She got a bonus year, and so all that experience playing Division II basketball, she's putting it to work now for her dad's Mystics.
And of course, natural talent.
Yes. Mystics up by 12, their biggest lead, both teams' biggest lead of the game. Hawk, speaking of nice moves inside, Mila Hawk goes up and lays it up and in. And it's a 10-point Mystic lead, 28-18. Bulldogs need to find an answer to this three-point shooting. And there's another one, and this one off the glass hard and tipped out of bounds by a Bulldog. Five three-pointers, 15 points from the three-point line, and it looks like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different Mystics have hit a three.
And they put in shot clock. Yeah, the ball was out of bounds on a Bulldog. And they should have reset the shot clock. Ooh.
Well, that's what Coach Harris is saying, and he's got a legitimate claim.
Yeah.
And Stormer puts up another three attempt. This one no good. And ball is tied up between a Mystic and a Bulldog, and possession arrow pointed towards the Mystics, but the officials are over at the shot clock right now, and they're kind of talking about what just happened.
Yeah, the ball was knocked out of bounds by a Bulldog right in front of Ryan Sullivan. Possession arrow, possession to the Mystics. Yeah, and that's my that would have been my question. That should have been reset.
Well, they've reset it now, but they should have reset it the first time around. Nice move to the basket by Piper Harris, but she couldn't finish, and Kiki Davis with the rebound. Ava Belich back in with a air ball three-point attempt. Rebound collected by Davis. Back to Mila Hawk, and she goes trip. And I saw that one over here.
I'll get you a whistle and an MOA shirt.
You know, when you see the pictures of the MOA shirts from when we were going to college, those guys must have lost lots of weight running up and down the floor because they weren't exactly comfort guided.
Okay, I'm assuming that right now he is still arguing about the resetting of the shot clock. It doesn't matter now. I don't believe you can go back 2 minutes and reset the clock.
No.
He does need to remind the officials.
Well, the head official over there, by the way, our head official is David Lossberg, and his partners are Sydney Oakes and Michaela Bilio. They've all been here before. And what was the decision?
I don't think they can't go back and fix the one because there's already been a bucket scored since then.
Maybe they're saying let's get it figured out so it doesn't happen again. So Mystics with the ball in a 10-point lead. Remember, Mystics only playing with 8 players.
Yeah, the Bulldogs have 11. Oh, again, if you're going to let the girl go by you, you've got to stop. You can't bump her and expect you have a teammate down there waiting for her. I would do just what coach is doing. Spread them out and let my ball handler take them one-on-one.
2 quick fouls on the Bulldogs. When you look at the stat comparison, Bulldogs average about 61 points a game. Mystics a little higher, close to 70 points a game. Let's look at the free throw line right now. Mystics are 72% from the free throw line, and the Bulldogs are 69%. And we'll go to the three-point line in just a second after this offensive possession. Phillips has it off to Wilcox, and Phillips thinks about a three, and it goes off the hands of a Bulldog. Wilcox picks it up, puts up the three, off the rim, no good. Good block out by the Mystics. Good defense by Dauenhauer, keeping the Bulldogs. But when you look at the three-point, Mystics are only 29% three-point shooters.
In the ball game over in Bismarck that night, the Bulldogs missed 10 free throws and lost the ball game by, well, it was significant.
But it was those 27 points off a turnover.
Yep.
Off of turnovers, they hurt them too.
There
5 seconds on the shot clock. There was a little extra step there, and Piper Harris puts the three up, doesn't go anywhere, and a shot clock violation as Harris threw up an air ball. And even though the rebound went to the Bulldogs, it's still a shot clock violation. How does that happen?
I thought that hit the bottom of the bracket there.
Oh, there was a foul. Foul by Stormer, and she was the first one over to help Kiki Davis off the floor. I think that's experience.
Well, it might be good raising from the dad coach.
I liked Jason Harris's answer when I asked him how it was coaching his three daughters, and very quickly, he didn't even have to think about it. He just said fun. Boy, whether it's the three or the open lane, the Bulldog defense does not have an answer for Bismarck. That time it was McPherson finding the open lane. And they force a turnover at the other end. So the Bulldogs, who pulled off their first win over Carroll College in 6 years last weekend, they're trying to figure out how to get back into the game. 31-18 Bismarck. And Isabella Lund comes up with a steal. She goes back now to Phillips, and Phillips travels with it. She had the shot, and it wasn't good enough, and she traveled. 10 Bulldog turnovers already.
They only had 11 against Carroll the other night in the whole game.
Piper Harris comes out and runs into a Bulldog behind her, so no harm, no foul. 8 seconds on the clock. And Wilcox with the block. It goes out of bounds. Five seconds on the shot clock. And Diak comes into the ball game, and Wilcox will check out. Five seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Stormer, and she just tosses it up, and it goes out of bounds. So good defense on the Bulldogs.
I think the Bulldogs need to get the ball right here.
To Saylor?
To Saylor. She's hit the three. She can hit the short one.
And Piper Harris comes up with a steal all the way down, and at the other end, Diak just steps right into the Bismarck passing lane, comes up with another steal. Out to Saylor. She stops the free throw line. Now inside to Davis. Davis lays it up and in. and it's 31-20.
Those two played basketball together in Missoula for many years when they were in grade school and high school.
Well, and we've got a timeout, media timeout. We'll be back with more second quarter action. Bulldogs trail the Mystics 31-20. Back with more on the Bulldog Sports Network. Back at the Stroud Gymnasium, we forgot to mention Dante, our very capable engineer over there. He likes having equipment that works. He's happy. Isabella Lund will bring the ball down, setting up the Bulldog offense. Kind of a quick lineup for the Bulldogs. Oh, and I don't understand the players that have shots don't take them. Isabella Lund took one there, but there's been several Bulldogs open and they won't take the threes. This is a physical game. There's almost as many people on the ground as there in on the court. Kiki Davis with some monster defense underneath the basket. She even got whacked in the lip, and she still blocked the shot and got the rebound. Saylor from the free throw line and missed it. And Isabella Lund takes the lid off the basket with the layup. Nice reaction from the senior. (31-22). Oh, well, that's over with in a hurry. Martodam with another three, and it's back. Now it's a 12-point lead. That's got to be the biggest lead of the ball game for Bismarck, and they've done it via the three.
They're playing some good defense.
Phillips loses the ball to Piper Harris. I think that's Piper Harris, the junior finance major. And possession arrow goes to the Mystics. Mystics are coached once again by Jason Harris. His assistant is Courtney Olson. And for the Bulldogs, of course, Ryan Sullivan in his first year, assisted by Wes Knox. 34-22, 12-point spread. Bismarck's on top. Bismarck's have pretty much controlled everything. And ball off the hands of, I think Kennedy Stormer has a point. I think that was tipped out of bounds by a Bulldog, but they're going to say she lost it out of bounds. And all three Harris sisters are on the court now.
Family affair.
Yes.
Oh.
Go ahead, say it.
Bailey Saylor. What was that? The Bulldog was knocked to the ground. That's Phillips will go to the free throw line.
That was kind of like a delayed reaction. So Phillips gets both free throws.
Wally, you said earlier that the Mystics scored about 70 points a game. We've got 2.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. They've got 34 already. The Bulldogs just have no answer to this offense.
Well, they can't defend the threes because they're shooting out of sight. We'll have to see what happens in the second half if any kind of fatigue will enter into it with only 8 players, and they are playing at a little bit higher altitude than they're used to at Bismarck. So one thing I didn't check is the altitude of Bismarck.
It's downhill on my map.
Saylor misses a 3. Rebound collected by the Mystics, and there's another 3 attempt. This one is no good by McPherson, and Bulldogs with the rebound and setting up the possession. 1:40 left in the first half. Bulldogs trail by 10, 34-24, and Bailey Saylor with another basket.
I think that's the key for Bailey. Go to the basket, take the short jumper, use the backboard, get away from that 3.
Well, she's got that inside-outside game that you want to have. Good defense by the Bulldogs. They're kind of tightening up a little bit. And Pancost had the block, but she also got the body and commits the foul.
No help.
Saylor has 9 points. Martodam with the free throw. She makes the first. She's a 67% free throw shooter. Misses the second one. And Pancost with the rebound. Lund to Saylor. Saylor comes in, now out to Diak. Diak puts up the 3, no good. And here come the Mystics. 9-point lead. Shot up and no good by Stormer. Rebound collected by Pancost again. All the way down, 28 seconds. Here comes Lund. Lund shot, oh, nice floater off the backboard, and it's 21 seconds left. And here come the Mystics setting up for the last shot. And a foul is called. That's one way to stop the fast break. And it's a non-shooting foul, so it will be Mystics basket underneath, or excuse me, Mystics basketball underneath the basket. And now we got to watch out for an inbounds play. We'll see what kind of action they have. Nope, they go out to set up the 3. Stormer has it. Now she backs off, keeps backing off. Under 10 seconds left to play in the half. And she's setting up for the last shot. Step back 3. Nope, she's working against Lund. And puts the shot up and no good. And great defense by Isabella Lund. And I'm saying are they calling a foul?
No, Kennedy hooked her right at the end.
So no foul. That's the end of the half. So with one half of basketball in the books, it is Bismarck State 35, Montana Western 28. Back with the second half. Well, we'll be back with some stats and other chat, and we'll do it after these messages on the Bulldog Sports Network.
have played almost the whole first half, and then Bailey Saylor has about 17 minutes on the floor. So, yeah, the Bulldogs need to figure out something, a good way to stop the defense. Their defense needs to be able to stop the offense for the Mystics.
Well, we were talking about the standings of the Frontier. Remember, only the top 8 teams make the tournament, the postseason tournament. Right now, 7th-ranked Dakota State from South Dakota is on top with a 14-2 record. Then Carroll College, 13-3, and Carroll lost last week to the Bulldogs. Montana Tech is number 13 at 12-4. They're tied with number 23 Rocky, also 12-4. Receiving votes, MSU Northern 11-5. Then Providence also in the receiving votes category, 9-7. And then Western and Bismarck both at 6-10. Followed by Bellevue at 5-11, Dickinson, Valley City at 4-12, and Mayville, they have yet to win a game, period. Well, I guess that they did win a non-conference game.
Now, Bellevue, I believe, is playing
Montana. No,
they're at Carroll.
Carroll's
there.
Yes, Carroll's there.
That could be tough for Bellevue. So this game here is pretty important between those two.
Well, and talking to Coach Sullivan, he said that it is very hard to win at Bellevue and at Dakota State. There's just something, they don't lose very many games there. He said we could have won at Bellevue. He said we had our chances, but turnovers hurt us again.
So the Bulldogs are back here next weekend as well.
And they got Bellevue and Dakota State next weekend. That'll close out the Bulldogs' home run.
That means we have Dickinson here tomorrow. Dickinson must be in Butte
against Montana Tech. Yeah, our travel companion is Montana Tech, and it's Bismarck and Dickinson. So we'll just trade opponents tomorrow night.
Well, here we go.
Ava Belic gets things started with Bulldogs' first possession of the second half. See what they came up with in the locker room. A little more motion by the Bulldogs. This time ball rebound, loose ball, more of a loose ball than a rebound, but controlled by the Mystics. Mystics, now they're going to slow it down just a little bit. They're looking for that open three. They had a nice amount of them. And that shot was up, and that was kind of a lazy shot by Lawrence out of Spirit Lake, North Dakota. 7-point Mystic lead, just underway in the second half. 3-point shot up and no good by Belic. Rebound control by the Mystics, and here comes Stormer, and it goes out of bounds. So she led, let's see now, she led Martodam just a little too far. And ball goes out of bounds. Mike, you got a Super Bowl pick for tomorrow?
Well, for Saturday, it's not going to help me very much.
Oh,
but
on Sunday, yeah.
You know I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I've got to be very, very quiet.
Oh,
the Bulldogs, this is their third shot.
And no foul. They got 3 offensive rebounds and 4 shots and missed them all. And at the other end, finding nice space was
McPherson just scores just
at ease.
Yeah.
And it's 28-37. Mystics on top by 9. Bulldogs have trimmed it down to 5, but that's as close as they've got. Phillips answers the call with her own basket. Now here comes once again open, and Wilcox, good job at jumping on defense and gets a shot block. And at the other end, shot is up and no good. And Bulldogs just kind of standing around, and the Mystics come away with the offensive rebound. Nice move inside Lawrence scores for Dickinson.
No hesitation on her part.
She just went to the basket. Kiki Davis off the pass from Lund, and she scores. No hesitation from Kiki either. She went right to the basket, 39-32, and three-point attempt no good, hit the side of the backboard and bounced into the hands of a Bulldog. And Lund sees traffic now. She passes off to Phillips, and Phillips hits the three, and it's 39-35, and Ryan Sullivan wants timeout. We'll be back with more after Mike has this message.
When looking for Bulldog gear, there's only one place, only one stop for you to make on campus, and that's the Montana Western Bookstore. You'll find a great selection of Bulldog swag, including sweatshirts, t-shirts, jackets in adult, young adult, toddler, and infant sizes. Keep your head in Bulldog style with caps, hats, and winter beanies. You can decorate the game room with Bulldog pennants, flags, and even a national championship from the 2019 season. Everything Dogs is in one convenient location on the Montana campus. Stop by the bookstore on the south end of the Montana Western campus in the Student Union building. It's open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
And looking at some scores across the frontier, Dakota State has beat Rocky Mountain 69-62. Carroll beat Bellevue 63-56. In action right now, it is Montana Tech leading Dickinson 43-26, and Providence leading Valley City 37-23. Northern Bighorn Mayville in the third quarter 46-34. So, Mike, I think Coach Sullivan must have seen your, must have listened to you, because there's a little more defense in the lane.
Again, the ball handler is fouled. Ooh, I think maybe Phillips got one in the teeth.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Stormer misses the free throw number one. She's a 77% free throw shooter. She leads the team in scoring, rebounding, and assists. And she gets 1 out of 2, and it's 40-35 Mystics. Bellich open for the three and hits it. Ava Bellich puts 3 on the board for the Bulldogs, and it's a 2-point Mystic lead. The Bulldogs have come roaring back.
Helper.
Shot up and no good. Saylor with the defensive rebound, and here come the Bulldogs.
Oh, she looked at She looked at Kyle Pancost.
Thought about Pat. Yep, and took a couple extra steps. So Bulldogs had a chance to either tie or go ahead, and now the Mystics have a chance to start rebuilding. But we've got an offensive foul called, and that's on Alana Lawrence. Spirit Lake, North Dakota, and Minnewacan High School. And you said some of these towns are so small that they're not even on the atlas?
Well, Spirit Lake, I know where that is. It's north and east of Bismarck. But I'm not sure that's where that high school is.
One drives in, puts the shot up, no good. Loose ball, finally corralled by the Mystics.
Oh.
3-point, there was a...
She drug her feet. See, there's no one there to...
Pancost over the top of McPherson and just takes it away from her. Saylor open for the three and hits it. Bailey Saylor hits the three, and the Bulldogs are in front.
First lead since about 12 seconds into the game.
Yeah, 41-40 Bulldogs. stolen away by Isabella Lund. She goes all the way down, lays it up and in, and she is fouled. Lund, the senior, out of Tumwater, Washington, Bulldogs' leading scorer.
I hope her mother, and her mother is here. It's always great to have your folks here when you're playing well.
So we're going to take a break with the Bulldogs leading 43-40. Back with more on the Bulldog Sports Network. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium. 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Bulldogs have gone on a 15-5 run and now lead the Mystics 43-40. Isabella Lund at the free throw line and misses the free throw. 43-40, three-point Bulldog lead. Here come the Mystics. Three-point shot up and no good.
Oh, nice outlet.
Defensive rebound collected by Pankos. Quickly down, tipped out of bounds by the Mystics. Quick hands. You got. So it will be Bulldog basketball underneath their own basket. Out to Saylor. Saylor to Bellich. Bellich to Phillips. In the corner is Lund. Lund shot is up, no good. Defensive rebound by Piper Harrison. Here come the Mystics. Quickly down court without any hesitation. Three-point shot up and no good. And Pankos got the rebound. Good outlet pass, but Phillips missed the layup. She was kind of fouled, but nothing happened. And boy, I thought we were at a basketball game, but I think a track meet has broken out.
Pankos has 4 rebounds in a row. And the Mystics, a couple of them are gassed. Had their hands on their knees. They're tired.
Well, we were wondering if the elevation would have any effect on them. Nice pass from Ava Bellich to Tava Phillips, and it's 45-40 Bulldogs. And Phillips comes away with the steal and fouled from behind. Was
Phillips.
Phillips was fouled, and that was Dauenhauer's foul. But she saved a layup. And here comes some more fresh legs for the Bulldogs. And 3 personal fouls on the Mystics. Wilcox setting the Bulldog offense.
Gio Horner, this is her first entrance into the ball game.
Well, fresh legs, that's got to help. Also back in the game is Diak. Oh, and Diak had a pass blocked but tipped right in her face, and Pankos another layup and put back, no good, and rebound collected. This one collected by Harper Harris. Kennedy Stormer has it. And reach in by Wilcox.
And I believe she said, crap.
No, she also stepped down on somebody's foot.
Oh.
And Isabella Lund got a 30-second break.
Oh, you're right, Wally. She
came down on somebody's foot. And so she's all the way to the end, and Zach McCarthy, one of the Bulldog athletic trainers, will look at her. In the men's game, we're going to bring Zach Harrison as a guest at halftime.
again, see, there's nobody to help.
But
and
there
you've
was
got an All-American with the ball. You got to help.
.45-42, Bulldogs by 3. Horner inside to Saylor. Saylor's reverse layup is no good, but she draws the foul. And she looks and said, I wish I could read lips better.
Oh, we've got a lot of players out there with their hands on their hips.
Saylor makes free throw number 1. 5'11" sophomore, and as Mike said earlier, she was a longtime teammate of Kiki Davis, and they both played high school ball at Missoula Hellgate.
And then they had city ball, they had recreation ball. They played a lot of basketball together. They know each other as well as any two probably do.
And speaking of Kiki Davis, she's back in the lineup. Nice defense by Diak. And here come the Bulldogs running again. Diak's open for the 3 and hits it.
Oh,
Brooke Diak with the 3.
You see the difference, though. The Mystics, that ball handler strikes the drive to the basket. There are 2 people in front of her. Somebody comes to help.
Lund with the foul outside. 50-42. I'm just quickly looking at rebounds. Kiki Davis has 8, but guess what? Kyle Pancost has 7. And I think she got 5 of them in her last time in.
Oh.
Good defense by Saylor, but she's going to be called for the foul, and she's got that like, oops, I got my hand caught in the cookie jar. Yes, I did. Bailey's second personal, 4th team foul, and to the free throw line goes Martodam, 67% free throw shooter, and her average is going to go up. With that make, she gets a second one. And gets them both. 50-44, 6-point Bulldog lead. Horner to Saylor. Saylor. Oh, she faked everybody out. She thought she was going to pass off to Kiki Davis. She laid it up instead. 52-44, minute 30 left in the third. Bulldogs on top by 8. Nice move to the basket by Piper Harris, but they left somebody wide open. We got a 30-second timeout, quick timeout. And Mike, they're still not listening to you about that open lane.
You got to have some help. And the players are all going to say, hey, that's not my man. Hey, she's got the ball. It is your man.
Yeah.
You need to stop the ball.
So 6-point Bulldog lead, 52-46, a minute 20 left to play in the third quarter.
And you were right about the fresh legs, because both Horner and Diak, they have done very well as they've come out onto the floor off the bench. They're both fired up and fresh and ready to go.
Well, with only 8 players, that, Coach Sullivan has to take advantage of that fact. Horner has it. She'll go inside, gives off to Davis, and battle for the ball inside. And possession arrow pointed towards the Mystics.
Yep.
Mystics outfitted in green and gold on the road. Bulldogs in their white and red home uniforms. And I'm guessing tomorrow they'll be in black, and Dickinson will be in their home uniforms. Oh, nice move to the basket, but not a finish by Stormer, and quickly down come the Bulldogs. Ava Belich has it. Back out to Lund. Lund has it knocked out of her hands and into the hands of a Mystic. So another good defensive stand by the Mystics. And nice move to the basket. McPherson. And it's 52-48. Make that 52, make that 56-48 with a nice move to the basket and layup by Horner.
See, there's no one there. I'm sorry. You're just...
Kiki Davis with the foul. Martodam at the free throw line. And she gets the free throw. And it's 54-51. So the Bulldogs have led by as many as 8. They now trail by 3. And Kiki Davis gets the offensive rebound and put back, and it's 56-55. Oh! And long distance shot off the front of the rim. And that's 3 quarters in the book. After 3 quarters of basketball, it is Montana Western 56, Bismarck State 51. Back with more on the Bulldog Sports Network. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium, quarter number 4 getting ready to start. It will be Bulldogs with first possession. Bulldogs outscored the Mystics in that third quarter 28-16.
Ooh.
Phillips up with the 3, no good. Rebound, who gets it? Last touch by Isabella Lund, and she went about, she did a little, I wonder if she did a somersault. She kind of disappeared in the stands, behind the stands. 56-51, Bulldogs by 5, just underway in the fourth and final quarter. Bulldogs with the ball.
Oh.
And Belich, long distance 3. And I'm thinking she's got the green light to shoot. Oh, what a move by Piper Harris. Just high. Was that would you call that a layup?
Yeah, layup.
3-point Bulldog lead, 56-53. And Lund goes in, has the ball tipped out of bounds, or blocked and then tipped into the hands of the Mystics. And here comes Kennedy Stormer, and she loses the ball outside. Lost her footing, and she said, yep, that was my fault. Lund will get a break. We'll see how long of a break she'll get. And Wilcox is back in the game. Wilcox came down a little funky on somebody's ankle, but she looks like she's fine now.
Oh.
Nice pass from Saylor to Wilcox.
Did you see how Piper Harris was there in an attempt to stop the ball? She fouled, yes, but she is in the right spot. And of course, she's 5'4", and Pancost is 6'1".
A little discrepancy there.
But she was in the exact
where
right
she's
place.
Supposed to be.
Yeah.
Pancost with the free throw. 6'1" redshirt freshman from Twin Bridges.
She has made a difference here in this ball game. The rebounding, blocked.
Well, and 2 free throws. 58-53. 8:30 left to play. Bulldogs with a 5-point lead. Long distance 3 by number 5, and it was just an air ball by Dauenhauer, and no dog pound, folks. Oh, and a little pressure put on the Bulldogs by Dauenhauer. Wilcox, she goes through, finds a lane, and who's there with the offensive rebound and putback? Kyle Pancost. 60-53. Oh, and Wilcox gets a block shot, blocks it out of bounds. I'm pretty sure that was all ball.
Oh, okay.
But then again, you'd have to ask the cheerleader who also got the ball in her face if that was true or not.
Oh, no.
Oh, timeout.
Yep, called timeout.
Yeah, timeout. And Mike, we're going to be talking about Sparky's.
For lunch or dinner, it's Sparky's Bar and Grill. Treat your palate to a great selection of mouth-watering items. Choose from burgers or salads or sandwiches or soups, or you can even have 4 varieties of chicken strips. Their specialty menu includes chicken fried steak or panko shrimp or jambalaya, just to mention a few. Sparky's smoked meats are unbeatable. Choose between beef, brisket, or pulled pork. Side dishes and starters include Sparky's mac and cheese, southern fried pickles, fried cheese curds, and the Sparky's lug nuts. Sparky's Bar and Grill at 420 East Poindexter here in Dillon and 222 East Park in Uptown Butte.
And we've got to come up with the Sparky's player of the game.
Yes, we do.
In fact, 2 of them. Right now I've got my offensive one. I think is pretty much set, and defense on the other hand, this is going to be a little on the tough side.
A little tougher one, yeah.
Yeah. 60-53. Bulldogs lead the Mystics of Bismarck State. First year in the Frontier Conference, and they're adding football.
They are. I saw that. The 27-28 year. Oh.
3-point shot, no good. Saylor with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Yeah, and Chris Stutzman, who was the coach at Rocky, he's going to be the football coach at Bismarck State. So good for them. He'll get some
block. He'll get some of those Eastern Montana guys.
Well, and he's been in the Frontier for 6 or 7 years, so he'll help them settle in. It sounds like they've got a plan similar to what College of Idaho did 15 years ago. They had a year with just getting stuff together, and they were ready to play.
No Lund, no Davis.
Giving it a break. Oh, Ava Billage. She knows how to hit the threes, but that was a nice floater off the backboard. One of Mike's favorite shots whenever he used that backboard.
Yep.
Three-point attempt is good. Woo. That ends a long-time drought by shooting for the Mystics. That was Martodam with the 3. 62-56. Pancost inside, puts it up off the backboard, and good.
Nice toss by Bailey Saylor. Oh.
And she doesn't even wait for anything, goes off of the hands of Piper Harris.
She has been all over the court, hasn't she?
Yes.
Piper Harris.
And she is gasping. I think the altitude may be getting to the Mystics a little bit. We're just a little under a mile here in Dillon, and I'm not sure what the altitude is in Bismarck. Phillips on the wing, inside. Corner three is good, and the Bulldogs with their biggest lead of the ball game, 67-56, 6 minutes left.
Pancost forced 3 defenders.
She also got a block shot there.
Nope, was that Saylor?
Or was that? Wilcox out top of the key, gives off to Saylor. Back to Wilcox. Wilcox inside to Pancost, and she's open but misses the bunny. But nice pass from Wilcox. Three-point shot up and no good. Battle for the rebound. Guess who gets it? Piper Harris. And she puts it up and in as a couple of Bulldogs collided. That part of the floor is now clean. 67-58, 5:03 left to play. Bulldogs lead, and Phillips into...
Oh, she's fouled first.
I think so. I think Lawrence is going to be called for the foul. Yep, and it's her 4th personal. Kiki Davis and Isabel Lund back in, and Kyle Pancost will get a break and a nice hand. She's contribute. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that is off Bailey Saylor.
Nice, nice bit of balancing. So 4:52 left to play. Mystics with the ball, trailing by 9, and there's a 3 in and out and nowhere except rebound by Kiki Davis.
And that's 10 rebounds for Kiki.
Belich to Lund. Lund guarded by Piper Harris. Turnaround 3 by Belich is good. 70-58, 12-point Bulldog lead, biggest of the night. And Piper Harris answers at the other end with another one off the backboard. 70-60. 4 minutes left to play. Lund to Phillips.
And my triple jumper's out there. Kennedy Harder.
Sign her up. Harder, 4-time North Dakota triple jumper.
Yep.
And the athlete of the year in North Dakota.
We had a state champion in Jerome, a boy, high school boy who was the state champion his senior year.
Kiki Davis gets the roll around and the free throw. She's changed her way of doing it.
She has.
Did you talk to her?
No. That is Ryan Sullivan. Or Wes Knox, one of them.
71-60, 11-point Bulldog lead. 3:35 left to play. Piper Harris puts up the 3. Oh, almost popped out, but it's went through. 71-63, 8-point Bulldog lead.
She is knocked to the ground
And no foul.
No. Just,
Wow. The old Olivia Newton-John song, "Let's Get Physical." They're getting them. They're getting physical, all right. They're letting them play.
at both ends.
Here come the Mystics. Another three. This one no good. And Ava Bellich collects the rebound for the Bulldogs. .250 left to play. Inside to Kiki Davis. Nice pass from Isabella Lund to Davis. And Davis finishes with the layup. It's 10-point spread again, 73-63. .240 left to play. And
2 shots.
once again, a little bit of a late whistle. Piper Harris will try and catch her breath and go to the free throw line.
So that foul was on Phillips, huh?
And
Oh.
she didn't even hit the net on that one. That girl is tired.
And what a great game she's played.
Oh, she's kind of kept him in at this half.
Yeah.
She gets 1 out of 2, which is about her average of 54%, and it's 73-64. Oh, nice intercept by Stormer.
All-American has good eyes, good hands.
Passing to her sister. I bet you they've done that a lot in the driveway.
And I think that she should just keep doing that. Drive to the basket. They're either going to let you go or foul you.
Phillips is out and Diak is back in. And Stormer at the free throw line, nothing but net, and it's 73-65. 8 points, 8-point lead. Second free throw is no good, so 1 out of 2, and it's 73-65. Bulldogs leading by 8, and Ryan Sullivan wants timeout. It's a 30-second timeout.
He's not ready to hold it completely.
No.
But he is telling, I think he's going to tell them right now, we don't need to shoot so early in the shot clock. Yeah, it's 8-point lead. You're talking about at least a 3-possession game.
But then again, to play devil's advocate with 3-point shooting that Bismarck has displayed, they could get in it really quick.
But the Bulldogs have the ball. So you run the shot clock down
to,
and either they're going to get nervous and foul, or you'll be able to get a good shot at the end.
And they're 1 foul away from giving the Bulldogs 2 fouls,
2 shots,
or 2 shots every time they step to the free throw line. Kiki Davis will put it in play for Montana Western.
Clearing them out.
And Lund has it.
Ooh.
Way out to Diak.
Now
Diak
10
to Saylor.
Oh, don't go that way.
And they work money off the clock but lose it. But then at the other end, turnover.
Isabella Lund with the great pass. And I think Kiki Davis kicked that ball out from.
Yeah, she stopped the rebound. Piper Harris at the other end. And the officials, okay, we're going to say we'll be back after this on the Bulldog Sports Network. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium, and that was a double TV timeout. It seemed like.
Okay, we're going to have full court pressure here now. Good battle here with Harris and Lund.
And the thing is, this kind of reverses in the bad way for the Mystics, because the longer the Bulldogs take the ball to get across, the more time comes off the clock.
Ooh.
And our triple jumper, Kennedy Harder, commits the foul. She's 6'1". Is that a good triple jump? Does that give you a little more?
Oh yeah.
Being that tall.
And if she can control her speed.
Kiki Davis, free throw number 1 of 2. 76-67, a minute 5 left to play.
I can tell you that in all the years I coached, I was not a triple jumper coach. Long jumper, yes, I can do that. High jumper, I can do that. Certainly not the triple jump.
Could have called our friend Terry Serrata.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I think he still holds the school record here for triple jumping.
Woo!
Oh, off the
Beauty.
bank. McPherson, right off the backboard, 76-70. And Piper Harris, who is gasping.
That's Harper, I think. Did she?
Was it Harper that did? Okay.
Have to foul now.
The younger sister, the youngest of the three. She's an exercise science major.
He's an 83% free throw shooter. Bulldogs better not foul her.
Saylor with the free throw. And she gets them both. And it's 78-70. 8-point Bulldog lead, under a minute to play. Oh, make that a 5-point lead as Stormer hits a long three. This game is far from being over, except I think Stormer was the one that committed the foul on that. Lots of time left. What did I tell you about those 3-point baskets? Isabella Lund steps to the free throw line. Senior from Olympia, Washington, or Tumwater, Washington.
And Phillips back in for the Bulldogs, and she is an excellent free throw shooter.
Lund gets free throw number 1. She'll get a second one. Gets them both. 80-73, 7-point Bulldog lead. Here comes Stormer, and as the ball tipped right out of her hands by Isabel Lund. Great defense down to Belich. Belich now, she'll wait for the rest of the team to gather. And there's a foul by McPherson. I tell you, these Bismarck players, they're the first one to help a player falling on the ground. It doesn't matter which one it is. Lund gets the free throw. She'll get a second.
I think Lund was hit 9 out of 10 at Carroll on the free throw line.
Well, Coach Sullivan said he could nickname her the Ice Queen with ice because she has ice in her veins. 82-73, 16 seconds, 15 seconds. Step back three, no good. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Montana Western ball. And this should do it. 9 seconds left to play, and Bismarck backing away.
The coach has told him, go back, no fouls. Should be the final score.
Final score from the Stroud Gymnasium. It is Montana Western 82 and Bismarck State 73. We'll be back with final scoring, and we'll talk to you about our Frontier or our Sparkies Player of the Week or Player of the Game, and we'll do it after these on the Bulldog Sports Network. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium. We're going to wrap things up quick, and we're also going to go around the scoreboard around the Frontier Conference. So quickly for the Bulldogs, they were led in scoring by Bailey Saylor with 20, and we're going to give her the player of the game, our offensive player of the game. Kiki Davis gets the defensive player of the game. She had she had 7 defensive rebounds. The Bulldogs really did good in the second half. And Mike, what'd you say how'd they outscore them in the second half?
54-38 over the Mystics. The Bulldogs managed to figure out how to slow down the offense and for the Mystics, and then they blew up themselves in the second half.
You look at it, Mystics were 35% from the field, Bulldogs 45% threes, 31 for the Bulldogs, and 28 for the Mystics. So they really settled down in the second half. And we look at points off of turnovers. Bismarck had 10, Montana Western had 12, and they really took care of the ball. They had 11 turnovers the first half, and it went to 13. So only 2 turnovers committed in the second half. And the Mystics.
No, that's us.
Well, they still settled down.
Yeah,
settled down.
A special call to Kyle Pancost. She came off the bench and she did a great job. Couple of free throws, 8 rebounds, and she made quite a difference in the ballgame.
Well, and we're going to wrap things up really quick. Looking across the Frontier Conference scoreboard, Carroll beat Bellevue 63-56. Dakota State beat Rocky 69-62. It's Providence over Valley City 74-61. That game's still in progress. Looks like Montana Tech is going to beat Dickinson 79-50. And a final from Havre, Northern over Mayville State 84-57. And once again, our final score here is Montana Western 82, Bismarck State 73. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so with the men's game between Bismarck State and Montana Western. So Mike and I will be back with Dante after this on the Bulldog Sports Network.